The body of Dan is finally being laid to rest right here behind me, where friends, family, and those political activists, stalwarts, friends of the freedom fight are paying their last respects now. As we understand, about a week ago, Dan finally succumbed to his long illness and passed away, unfortunately, at the age of 76. He was an activist and a fighter for freedom, as he was very much involved with underground ANC activities back under the apartheid regime. But I'm joined now with his son, who is here. Very, very sorry for your loss. But your dad, Dan, what a fantastic man. What did he mean to you as a father and, outside his political umbrella?
Yeah, thanks a lot. He meant a lot to me, in that he instilled a sense of selflessness, a sense of sacrifice, and a sense of honesty. Those are the attributes you can think about him, and he passed them on to other members of the family as well. And he was a very good leader, very firm, and the family has lost a person who has been the uniting factor around the family.
Your dad was obviously very important politically, very important in your family, and he's left a great legacy. Is that something that you guys as a family are looking to continue?
Yes, we would wish to continue with his legacy, working, of course, with the organizations he belonged to. The organizations will always guide us which would be the best route around him. We could have lectures around him, his legacy, and so on.
Thank you so much, and once again, sorry for your loss.
Thanks a lot.
As I mentioned, Dan was very invested in the ANC and in the freedom fight. He was arrested multiple times, tortured multiple times by the apartheid police, by the apartheid regime. I'm joined now by Premier Oscar Mabiane here of the Eastern Cape. Sir, obviously a great loss, not just for the province, but for the entire country.
Yes, a great loss indeed. A doyen of our struggle for liberation has fallen. We are here to console the family. We are here to support the family during this difficult time. He's living a very rich history, a very rich legacy of sacrifice and selflessness. At a time when the ANC is so in need of the renewal, for the ANC to be an ANC that him and his generation worked hard for. So it's a very painful and a sad moment, but we all know that we are visitors on this planet Earth. At some point we must depart. But we are quite happy. It's a life to be celebrated. It's a life that has been so impactful to many generations in our province. So we're quite happy, thankful to the President that he has agreed on our proposal to grant him this Provincial Special Funeral. He deserves it. It's a very good send-off. I think the family has actually managed to gain more strength in us working together with them.
A very beautiful service indeed, very dignified for such a dignified man. And as you mentioned, his generation, they laid the groundwork, for the now government to work on and to build on. When we work out future plans, when we figure out future plans for the province, for the country, do we always keep in mind what our forefathers did for us?
Yes, of course. These pathfinders, I must say, the generation that has laid the foundation, and we always say the foundation has been laid and the work has begun. We have been working on this since 1994, pulling together a very diverse population, a difficult province like Eastern Cape, bringing into one. It was not a small thing. So we are continuing on that, and now it's a question of us moving forward with socio-economic development. We've got to change the socio-economic outlook of our province and getting our people work. You see, every time you hear a bus that has been involved in an accident on N2, N1, You always have that feeling that those are people from Eastern Cape, because we are the people who are supposed to go all over the country looking for jobs, as if we don't have anything to do here. There are a lot of things to do. That's why we've identified those 5 frontiers of growth moving into the 7th administration. We've got to pay everything, every attention, and really stop resting on our laurels. Stand up, work hard to change the situation in the Eastern Cape.